For the first part of question 3, we're looking at the review class that has a private int member rating, a private string member comment, a public review constructor that takes in an R integer argument and a C string argument, a rating getter that's public, and a comment getter that's also public. For the review class, you'd draw this picture. You'd have a private rating member that's an integer, you'd have a private comment member that's a string, and then you'd have 3 public methods that would return rating, int, and string, and your review constructor would take in R argument that's an int, and a C argument that's a string. For the next part of question 3, we're looking at the ReviewAnalysis class that has a private member that's a review array called allReviews. It has a public constructor. It has a public double getAverageRating method. And it has a public ArrayListOfStrings collectComments method. For the ReviewAnalysis class, you draw this picture. You have a private member, allReviews, that's a review array, a ReviewAnalysis constructor that's public, a getAverageRating method that returns a double and is public, and a collectComments method that returns an ArrayListOfStrings and it's public. For question 3b, you're writing the review analysis method collectComments, which collects and formats only comments that contain an exclamation point. The method returns an array list of string objects containing copies of user comments from all reviews that contain an exclamation point, formatted as follows. An empty array list is returned if no comment in all reviews contains an exclamation point. The string inserted into the array list to be returned begins with the index of the review in all reviews. The index is immediately followed by a hyphen. The hyphen is followed by a copy of the original comment. The string must end with either a period or exclamation point. If the original comment from all reviews does not end in either a period or an exclamation point, a period is added. For the code for 3b, you're writing the public array list of strings collectComments method. You declare an initial array list of string structure to collect the comments with exclamation point. You go through all the reviews, so for int I equals 0, I less than allReviews.length I plus plus. You declare a dummy review variable, that's the current review you're looking at. You declare a dummy comment variable, that's the comment of the dummy review variable. You declare another variable, that's the position of the last character in the comment. Then if the last character isn't a period or an exclamation point, you add a period to it. So that's what this is. If comment.char at last char pause doesn't equal the period, and it doesn't equal an exclamation point, add the period to the comment. Finally, if a comment has an exclamation point in it, add the proper string to your structure. So if comment.index of exclamation point greater than or equal to 0, because if the exclamation point isn't in there, that function will return -1. Then you comments with exclamation point.add the index you found it at plus a hyphen plus the comment. I normally make videos teaching you how to code in Java, JavaScript, and Python, so if that sounds interesting to you, please subscribe.